Good evening. Good evening and welcome. If you are able, please remain standing for the presentation of our flag and the Star-Spangled Banner, played by the Meridian Brass Quintet and led by David Forney, a vocal performance and music business student in the College of Arts and Sciences.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I would like to welcome you all again to Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville. My name is Denise Cobb, and I am the Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. I am delighted to celebrate this 2018 spring commencement with you. This evening, we will confer degrees on candidates from the College of Arts and Sciences and the School of Engineering. I'm pleased to acknowledge the members of the Platform Party. These individuals are with us today to extend their congratulations to our graduates. Would all members of the Platform Party please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Seated in the front rows before me are members of the faculty, and members of the staff are located throughout the building. It is through the dedicated work of these individuals in designing and executing the curricula of the university and supporting our students that our graduates have been able to achieve their educational goals, culminating in this ceremony today. We are grateful for all that you do. Would all faculty and staff in attendance today please stand and be recognized if you're able to do so. Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. Randy Pembroke became the 9th Chancellor of Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville on August 1st, 2016. He is an SIUE alumnus, having earned a bachelor's in music education in 1978, a bachelor's in music performance in 1979, and a master's in music education in 1980. His doctorate in music education was earned in 1984 from Florida State University. The SIUE campus community is excited about his vision for the university's future. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Randy Pembroke.
Well, thank you, Provost Cobb. I do cherish my status as an SIUE alum, and I appreciate you pointing that out. It is a proud accomplishment, but I'm not sure we have to include the dates I attended SIUE in future introductions. That was 8 presidents ago. But it is good to be home. It is good to be back at SIUE and in Illinois after being in Florida, in Missouri, and in Kansas, or as my mother calls it, the 40 years in the wilderness. The campus and the university as a whole have changed so much since I left. They have matured. There's a quote by Mitch Albom that I have come to appreciate. He said, "I think what you notice most when you haven't been home in a while is how much the trees have grown up around your memories." But so much for reminiscing. Today is Commencement Saturday, and my job is to welcome you. Therefore, I say welcome to our SIUE graduates and to our guests. We're proud of our graduating class. You are an extremely high-achieving group, and you are entering a new phase of your life as SIUE alums. Reflect on that phrase for a moment, SIUE alumni. It sounds pretty good, doesn't it? We congratulate you on your hard work, your persistence, and the focus that brought you here today. I want to take this moment to thank my administrative team and give you a chance to recognize their efforts in keeping the university running smoothly so that you students could focus on your curricular and sometimes your co-curricular experiences. They made sure that things such as facilities, technology, housing, and financial aid worked properly. So please join me in thanking the members of the Chancellor's Council and the Extended Chancellor's Council for their efforts. I also want to thank, at this time, Luke Jansen, who is our student trustee on the Board of Trustees, or as I referred to him this year, my student boss. Luke, thank you for being here today. Students, today we're going to praise you. We're going to clap for you. We're going to congratulate you so many times. You just need to be ready for that. As a matter of fact, you may actually find it somewhat embarrassing, all that attention. But I want to go off script for just a moment and give you the chance to clap for and say thank you to the key individuals who made a difference in your life, and in particular in your SIUE journey. In short, the people who made it possible for you to be here today. I don't know if you made eye contact with your family and friends in the arena as you processed, but I hope so. Because in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to stand and give an air high five or a thumbs up or a round of applause to those family members, mom and dad, grandparents, spouses, children, siblings, friends in the audience as a way to acknowledge their help. So even though they may have told you it's not polite to point, I want you to stand now, point at them, and give them a round of applause. Thank you. Family and friends, I hope you enjoyed that. You earned it. SIUE is shaping a changing world. It is our mission, and it is our mission statement. Look at the number of graduates here. Expand that by 6 additional ceremonies held yesterday and earlier today, and that is the impact of SIUE. SIUE is shaping a changing world, and that can take many forms. Experiences such as community service enhance academic development and complement classroom learning. Just last year, over 250,000 hours of service were completed by SIUE students. Successful community collaboratives featuring a year-long partnership between SIUE and a regional community partner addressed issues ranging from recycling needs to opioid abuse. This generation, you students, You graduates want to make a difference. We applaud you for focusing on the important things such as community and justice. Last year, our student organizations raised over $85,000 for organizations such as Children's Miracle Network, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, Make-A-Wish, Autism Speaks, and many more. With over 100,000 alumni, most of whom live within 50 miles of campus, as well as this latest Assembly of Graduates, SIUE continues to shape this region and indeed the world. There is a quote that I appreciate very much by Winston Churchill, and some of you who have read Winston Churchill know you can't share a lot of his quotes in settings like this, but this is a good one. It says, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." I hope you will reflect on that in the months and years to come, graduates. Take pride in SIUE, the fastest growing public institution in the state of Illinois over the past 20 years. Take pride in your alma mater, which ranks first for research outlays, emerging institutions in the Midwest, and second for federal research and development among all Carnegie universities in our category in the nation. Take pride that you helped create the 11th safest campus community in the United States. And take pride in being one of only 80 institutions in the country recognized 4 years in a row for higher education excellence in diversity. We hope you will come back and visit us. We hope you will stay in touch and will let us know how you are doing. Another of my favorite quotes about home is by Robert Frost, and it says this: "Home is the place that when you go back there, they have to let you back in." Well, we will welcome you when you come back, graduates, with open arms and joyous smiles. So I say thank you to you students, our graduates today, for choosing SIUE. Thank you to the family and friends for supporting our students. And thank you, faculty and staff, for all you have done to help them along their journey. There's a poignant moment at the end of the movie, Saving Private Ryan, where the main character, played by Tom Hanks, says to the title character, Private Ryan, "Earn this," meaning redeem this life you're about to embark upon. Give it value. You have been prepared well. You may not know all the twists and the turns ahead of you, but you've been pointed in important directions in STEM, in engineering, in the arts, and in sciences. So I say to you, earn this education and change the world. We wish you well. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Pembroke. For each commencement ceremony, one graduate is chosen to speak on behalf of the graduating class. To be selected for this honor, students must not only demonstrate academic success, but they must also exemplify the values of our institution. The graduate chosen for this ceremony is Corwin Fritz, who is receiving his Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering. Corwin is the secretary of SIUE's student chapter of the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, which won the organization's Outstanding Student Chapter of the Year in the St. Louis region last year. He also participated in 2 Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers black box competitions in 2016 and 2017 and placed 2nd and 1st place respectively. Last spring, Corwin worked alongside Dr. Wong, Assistant Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering, to conduct research into weather radar algorithms as part of the university's undergraduate research and creative activities program. This experience not only provided valuable insight into radar technology, but also improved his understanding of research strategy. He also has received an authorship credit in a radar meteorology conference publication. When Corwin isn't conducting research with faculty members or attending to his own coursework, he works to help other students understand the complex concepts of calculus as an enrichment session leader. As their mentor, he facilitated group discussions and shared collaborative problem-solving tools to help improve students' learning experiences. In order to put his own engineering knowledge into action, Corwin served as an intern for Ameren, Illinois. As an intern, he improved his understanding of power transmission, distribution, and maintenance. Corwin's professors believe he has grown into a great team player, an excellent communicator, and an outstanding role model during his 4 years at SIUE. Mr. Fritz, it is my pleasure to welcome you as the student speaker representing your graduating class.
I'm a little taller, so. Good evening. It is an honor to be standing here today, speaking to this crowd of talented individuals. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to thank the SIUE administrators, faculty, staff, and students, as well as our family and friends, for being here to celebrate with us. I've spent 4 years here, like many of you. I moved away from home to come to SIUE. I was excited to live on my own, start my own adult life. But when I was visiting home a few months after starting here, I broke down and I cried in front of my mother. As it turns out, college is not always an easy endeavor, and that realization weighed on me. In that moment, I was tempted to throw it all away: my scholarship, prospective friends, and potential achievements. I was struggling in my classes. I was always stressed. I missed my girlfriend of 3 years who I left behind. I missed my dog, and my room, and my friends. I hadn't made any friends because I worked all week just to drive 2 hours back home every weekend. I was lonely. I wanted to quit, give it all up. But in that moment, my mom looked me sternly in the eye and told me to get back on my truck, go back to school, and give it one more semester. As I left, as my mom later told me, she sat on the porch and cried. She was strong for me. The moment I drove away was one of the hardest moments of both our lives. That was a defining moment. I would not be standing here in this moment telling you this story if my mom would have not been strong for me. We are made of our defining moments, no matter how big or small they seem to others. They're the things that drive us, make us into who we are, not only to ourselves, but to everyone around us. I'm sure that everyone in this room has had at least one defining moment here at SIUE, which has led them here today. So, perhaps today will be another defining moment when we all walk on stage tonight and are handed our degree. Some might call our degree a very expensive piece of paper, but I disagree. We haven't spent 4 years of our lives earning a nice piece of paper. To me, our degree isn't even a piece of paper. It is a symbol. It is a symbol of all that we have done and learned. We cannot fit the knowledge that we've accumulated here on a piece of paper. We cannot put our friends that we have earned on a piece of paper. We cannot put the life skills that we have cultivated on a piece of paper. Men and women have spent their lives condensing these things into novels. No. Our degree is a symbol of what we have done, learned, and are capable of. It is in that word, capable, that I think our degree's value truly lies. Coming out of high school, I did not believe that I was capable of getting a good scholarship to a good university. I was wrong. I didn't think I was capable of keeping up with the other students in my math and engineering classes. I was wrong. I didn't think I could do anything of importance. I was wrong. When it comes down to it, I didn't think I could succeed. I was wrong. This isn't a braggart showing off his achievement. I am but a speck of the talent and determination in this room. So, leaving this room today, we will have a symbol that shows our capability to grow and adapt, that shows that we are motivated to do more. It doesn't matter what we once thought we were capable of. What matters is that we use the knowledge and wisdom that we have attained to achieve even greater things for the betterment of ourselves and society. Imagine the possibilities of all that we can accomplish as future engineers, anthropologists, biologists, chemists, economists, teachers, scientists, geographers, mathematicians, and physicists. There's not a whole lot a group like that cannot do. Some of us will advance our education, and others will go to work in industry, but no matter the path, the destination is success. Albert Einstein said, "Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value." Success is our goal, but our values must remain paramount. Never leave behind your integrity, your citizenship, or your wisdom, some of the primary values that were instilled in us at SIUE. Congratulations, my friends, my fellow graduates, and my future colleagues. Many moments have made us into the capable, successful, and virtuous graduates of SIUE. Our degree is only the first step of the rest of our lives, so let's go show them what we are capable of.
Thank you, Corwin, for reminding us of why perseverance is so important and why parents are so important. We are honored to have with us today members of the class of 1968 who are celebrating the golden anniversary of their degrees. Welcome home. On Saturday, June 8, 1968, SIUE celebrated commencement outside between the Peck Building and the then under construction Rindleman Hall. The speaker for the event was Harold Buchenstein, a prominent figure in the glass industry and chair of the executive committee of the board of directors of Owens Corning Fiberglass Corporation. The golden graduates who are with us today heard Mr. Buchenstein speak about how rapidly the world was changing. I would like to share an excerpt from his speech, and I quote, "My generation looks upon the changes since World War II, technological, social, and economic changes that started before most of you were born, not only as fabulous, but immeasurable in terms of new dimensions they bring to many aspects of life on Earth." You're remembering these remarks, right? Okay. "Your generation takes them for granted. You have grown up with them. Instant communication, which he defined as radio, television, and radar, not necessarily cell phones or Twitter. Sonic transportation, controlled atomic force, the exploration of space. You don't recognize them as revolutionary in their impact on things. They have always been a part of the world as you know it. Things on campus were a bit different when Harold Buchenstein addressed the class of 1968. You witnessed the start of SIUE's intercollegiate athletics program during your senior year. Shumega, you know that name. A lot of people don't, you guys. Shumega, the original live cougar mascot, arrived on campus in February 1968. And shortly after your graduation, the Board of Trustees appointed John Rindleman the first Chancellor of SIUE, making the university operationally independent for the first time. But one thing has stayed the same. The world in which we live is rapidly changing, and our graduates, those who graduated 50 years ago and those who are graduating today, continue to shape our changing world. Will the 2018 Golden Graduates please now stand, if you're able, and be recognized. Thank you, members of the class of 1968, for choosing to earn your degree at SIUE. Your time as students and your achievements as alumni have helped to lay the foundation and build the reputation of this university. You have helped make possible the education and degrees that the graduates seated behind you are receiving today. I invite you to please come forward now to receive your alumni medallions.
Dr. John Fisher. Dennis Sparn, Sr. Karen Watkins. Jane Webb. Harold Slingerland. James Musselman. Donna Musselman. Robert Tripp. Donna Pogue. Gary Fulton. Dr. Gail Howard. Jane Helms. Paul Flahan. Norman Hirschmeyer. Darwin May. Edna May. And Rose Martinez.
We're thrilled that our golden graduates are here with us today, so congratulations and thank you for being here. The candidates for graduation will be presented by their deans to Chancellor Pembroke for conferral of their degrees. In your program, you will see that recipients of baccalaureate degrees who are graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude are noted by 1, 2, and 3 asterisks, respectively. They are also wearing cords on their academic regalia indicating their honors. In addition, candidates who are honor scholars are indicated in the program with a capital H. Graduates who will be commissioned as second lieutenants in the U.S. Army and Air Force are listed in your program as well. During this portion of the ceremony, I ask that the audience please remain seated and hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. Thank you. Dean Greg Budsman will now present candidates for the conferral of baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please stand? Chancellor Pembroke, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, it is my honor to present these candidates who, subject to completion of all requirements established by the university and the College of Arts and Sciences, are recommended to you for the formal conferring of their respective degrees.
Thank you, Dean Budsman. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree earned with all associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, students.
Will the graduates receiving degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences please come forward?
Okay. College of Arts and Sciences, Bachelor of Arts. Samantha Ray Brewer. Shelley Ann Clark. Seno B. Da Tinde. Caitlin Nicole Funneman. Sai Suda Gutamukala. John Roderick Little. Taylor Brazil Potter. Megan Michelle Schwalber. Trevon Malik Williams. Bachelor of Science. Ikmini Rogers Akpan. Arbarisha Asani. Besarta Asani. Besart Asani. Brooke Suann Odd. Martha Ryan Bank. William Warren Banks. Valerie Rose Becker. Alexandra Marcelin Beam. Jeffrey Robert Bennett. Derek John Benning. Sarah Rose Bilski. Deborah I. Blackburn. Brianna Nicole Blackwell. Savannah M. Bogus. Dalen Wayne Brock. Marilyn S. Braden. Jake Ryan Brandenburg. Rachel Lynn Bridges. Adam Bradley Brimberry. Sophie Elizabeth Brown. Jessica Marie Carnes. Madeline Leigh Clark. Jessica Ann Clark. Angela N. Clendenny. Drew Charles Connor. Corinne Marie Cooper. Carrie Ann Cranford. Jenna Rose Colley. Kelsey Marie Cutler. Selena Marie Denduran. Rachel Brooke Davis. Justin Lewis Detterding. Desiree Yvette Dominguez. Joshua James Eichelberger. Morgan Judith Erhardt. Madison Noel Eschbach. Emily Paige Fagans. Tamea Lene Foley. Alexandria Patricia Lynn Fulton. Marie Jane Gibson. Carrie Lynn Goodman. Jordan Lake Graw. Payne Lee Gray. Okay. Sarah Nicole Greenlee. Robert Deshaun Groff. Samantha K. Gross. Logan Alessandro Hartley. Allison Elizabeth Irene Hatch. Evan Dwight Hay. Neither part here. Samantha Yun Hayes. Alec William Heberling. Eric Robert Hacker. Karina Marie Hernandez. Fiona Monet Hill. Kathleen Marie Holdmeyer. Chelsea Ann Holliday. Samantha Sue Hopkins. Austin Thomas House. Carly James Hawksworth. Caitlin Marie Hughes. Richard G. Johnson, cum laude. Matthew Wilson Kassenbaum, cum laude. Patrick B. Kelly. J. W. Kemp, magna cum laude. Samantha Savani Kitchen. Rebecca Rose Krasny, summa cum laude. Tyler Gabriel Krenning. Kipling Page Critis. Francisco Javier Lagunes, magna cum laude. Stephen Douglas Landry, summa cum laude. David John Lang. Sydney Alexis Lannon. Christopher J. Link. Kiefer Allen Langenfelter. Adam Joseph Litterst. Laura Ann Lloyd. Ethan Ross Lamolino, cum laude. Hannah Kathleen Lupton. Jacob John Lyons. Giselle Lorena Marmolejo, summa cum laude. Gregory Gabor Matos, cum laude. Matthew Robert McDermott, magna cum laude. Ryan P. McManus. Nathan John Meckel. Kelly Joe Meyer, magna cum laude. Timothy James Middleton. Daniel Robert Miller. Callie Jo Mincy. Tiffany Dean Regina Minks, magna cum laude. Carrie Ann Mitchell, magna cum laude. Matthew Stephen Morris. Xavier Amon Morrison Wallace. Eric Peter Nazamis. Ann Nguyen. Angel Joy Nihils, summa cum laude. Benjamin Michael Pulochi. Amanda Nicole Parga. Alexander Michael Patrick. Charles Lawrence Pilo. Angel Ray Pereda. Oscar Adrian Perez Ortiz. Lance Andrew Price, magna cum laude. Eilish Therese Rodulovic, magna cum laude. Charnay Ashley Rainey. Christopher John Reeb. Abigail Marie Reller. Molly Elizabeth Wrench. Nicholas Joseph Revel, summa cum laude. Katie Renee Rhodes. Peyton Zinn Robinson, cum laude. Jessica Marie Rose. Elizabeth Martha Ross, cum laude. Jordan Michael Roundcount. Morgan Lynn Rowden. Devin Roy, magna cum laude. Joshua Reed Shire. Alejandra B. Sanchez, cum laude. Benjamin Michael Scamahorn, cum laude. Sydney Lee Schaus. Abigail Scoggins. Colton Douglas Shaw, cum laude. Olivia Marie Slater. Ashley Kirsten Singer. Gabrielle Raquel Smith. Josie Leigh Smith, cum laude. Rachel Ann Smith. Andrea Soto. Anne-Marie Kyung Spalding. Caitlin Ann Stanton. Preston Page Street, summa cum laude. Daniel R. P. Strickland, cum laude. Michelle Sue Suminik, summa cum laude. Brandon Michael Sweeney. Abigail Elizabeth Switzer, summa cum laude. Alicia Nicole Marie Terry, cum laude. Jeremy Michael Thurston, summa cum laude. Rosa Ingingborg Thomas Didor. Sorry. Danny Tran.
Thank you for being with us.
Samuel Peter Triffin. Bryce Alan Wagner. Dakota James Aldrip, cum laude. Emily Nicole Watson. Nicholas Ryan Wells. Matthew Edward Wendell, magna cum laude. Bradley Masharo Weber. Lindsay McKay Weigman. Samantha Nicole Wilhelm, summa cum laude. Sean Level Williams. Jordan Taylor Wills, summa cum laude. Bria Ann Winchester. Taylor Michelle Wood. Nicholas Russell Young. Grant Taylor Ziedler. Jack Stephen Desi, magna cum laude. And that is Arts and Sciences.
Dean Jem Carachel will now present candidates for conferral of baccalaureate degrees from the School of Engineering.
Will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the School of Engineering please rise? Chancellor Pembroke, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Engineering, it's my honor to present these candidates who, subject to completion of all the requirements established by the university and the School of Engineering, are recommended to you for the formal conferring of their respective degrees.
Thank you, Dean. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the Dean of the School of Engineering, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Southern Illinois University Board of Trustees, I confer on each of you the baccalaureate degree earned with all associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Will all graduates receiving degrees in the School of Engineering please come forward?
Okay. I'll sing a bit, but yellow card first, all right. School of Engineering, Bachelor of Arts, Joshua Lee Baldwin. Matthew James Lawton. William Zane Norris. Maria Nicole Scharth. Cody James Schlosser. Brendan Patrick Shelton, cum laude. Tyler Michael Simpson. Berle Aker. Bachelor of Science, Erdal Arabaki. Suleiman Yigit Arnaz. Corwin Lee Fritz, magna cum laude. Omer Baris Arslan. Burke Sakar. Ali Yener Setiner. Elif Daisal. Melike Su Dusakantar. Yalin Erden. Utku Erdogan. Egemen Erten. Özlem Kayar. Daryl Keskinler. Erim Celine Kose. Erim Ogut. Fatma Arya Ozturk. Bora Senol. Deniz Khan Serif. Barak Khan Simsek. Abdullah Barlas Sirin. Alehan Ustun. Mehmet Uyar. Deniz Yazgan. Ogukan Yetkin. Cem Yilmaz. Ivan Matthew Akerson. Ikene Courage Agad. Maram Almatari. Keegan Michael Anderson. Zachary Robert R. Chad Adam Berger, cum laude. William Jeffrey Ullman. Jared Ray Beeson. Timothy Robert Beetler. Ashley Elizabeth Belcher. Patrick J. Bibby, summa cum laude. Jeremiah Joseph Blackburn. Kenneth James Blumberg, cum laude. Matthew Stephen Blau. Spencer Drew Bockington. Matthew Vincent Bowling. Darius J. Box. Austin Thomas Brandmeier, cum laude. Taylor John Breen. John Michael Beasy. Travis J. Butler. William Carter. Anna Maria Champagne. Amos Arthur Chapman. Ji-Chun Chang. Caleb Edward Cole, cum laude. Blake Frederick Coleman. Tristan Brandon Cooper. Scott Joseph Colson. Nathan Edward Counts. William Dale Craig III. Ryan Robert Diber, cum laude. Fation Dyko. Logan Charles Dolly. Camden J. Delaney. Alexander Taylor Dickinson, cum laude. Jeremy Allen Dietz. Mark Andrew Dixon. Brendan M. Dobbs. James Alexander Dutton, magna cum laude. Mitchell Allen Zerson. Grant Charles Farshman, cum laude. Brandon Terrell Faulkner, summa cum laude. Aaron James Fosha. Bradley James Francis. Kyle Edward Frecker. Jared Fry. Lucas Andrew Garbs. Eric Trey Garrison. Christopher Daniel Glennon. Colin Cade Goldschmidt. Clayton Paul Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Varun Shashi Gouda. Jordan Lee Grant. Marshall Grayson Graves. Hannah Drew Gavillo. Dane Clark Halley. Alexander Edward Hammonds. Alyssa Leanne Hancock. Mark Thomas Hancock. Justin Hawk. Reed Joseph Hardick, magna cum laude. Daniel Evan Harding. Zachary David Hawk, summa cum laude. Curtis F. House. Christopher Zatine Hay. Ryan Nicholas Heischmidt. Jaron Andrew Fabry Hemphill. Austin Scott Hank. Donovan Joseph Ray Henson. Trey Connor Holmes, cum laude. Spencer Jacob Holzinger. Frederick Walter Hornsey. Congratulations, Frederick. Ashley Nicole Hules, cum laude. Joseph Paul Huleskamp, summa cum laude. Dylan Ira Hull. Bryson Glenn Hunsaker. Blake Joseph Husted. Aditayo Johnson. Jeremy Ryan Jones, magna cum laude. Joshua Michael Jordan. Nicholas Michael Kalk, summa cum laude. Kylie Shaylin Kidd. Seth Ryan Kirchner. Nicholas Michael Kirkpatrick. Timothy Michael Keeler. Rachel Ann Koenig. Jared Bennett Kolesa, magna cum laude. Eric R. Cope. Michael Christopher Kreutzer. Cody Aaron Cruz. Molly Ann Lascalis. Dakota J. Leach. Austin Todd Lay, summa cum laude. Scott Matthew Lentz. Corey Elizabeth Levels. Chance Justin Liley. Courtney Jean Litnikin. Cameron Joseph Litjohn. Nicholas Anthony Lustig. Sandy Lee. Thomas Lane Lynch. Cody E. Lynn. Nicholas Todd Macarides. Emery Lewis Maimon, magna cum laude. Tyler Wade Marquez, cum laude. Austin James Mast, cum laude. Keith Arlen McDonough. Saniel Joseph McKieran. Nathan Darian Mefford. Dane Patrick Minder, magna cum laude. Dylan Michael Myers, cum laude. Reem A. Nasser. Troy Robert Nave. Donald Dalton Oakes. Joseph Andrew Olden. Coleman Lewis Parrish. Adam Michael Polda. Brooke Leanne Paulsmeyer. Richard D. Pelnarsh. Bryant Michael Pepler. Natalie Elizabeth Peer. Kristen Marie Pollitt. Logan Daniel Prupp. Christian Alec Randall, cum laude. Jennifer Rihanna Raspberry, cum laude. Kevin R. Rasmussen, magna cum laude. Michael Lee Rhodes, cum laude. Elizabeth Hope Ringhausen. Michael P. Roberts. Craig Edward Root. Connor Dale Ryan. Colin Joseph Santel. Sydney Luis Sargensen. Stephen Patrick Saunders. David Severing, cum laude. Brandon William Shembra. Evan Matthew Schreck, summa cum laude. Robert William Seaton II. Holden Dane Seegers. Taha Shahid. Jason Aaron Sheely. Kyle Allen Sievers. Kendrick Jeffrey Soar. Kevin Christian Sorensen. Evan James Spurgettis, magna cum laude. Robert Earl Staley III. Grant Richard Steiner, summa cum laude. Benjamin David Steppig. Kiana Marie Stevenson. Alicia Marie Streetar. Cody Richard Strunk. Justin Robert Sudholt. Clint David Sullivan. Lucas Matthew Switzer, cum laude. Timothy Joseph Talbert, cum laude. Samantha Louise Tetzner. Taylor Richard Toole. Austin Matthew Thurman. Brian Lee Timmerman, cum laude. John Henry Ungren, cum laude. Timothy Allen Waldvogel. James Wall, 3rd, cum laude. Andrew Jeffrey Westerhold, cum laude. Samuel H. Wheeler. Philip Carl Williams III. Nicholas Dejan Winfield. Hannah Rose Witt, magna cum laude. Adam Robert Wooldridge. Samuel Alexander Zimmerman. Mitchell Vincent Zerling, magna cum laude. Allison Nwanduito Okeke. Close? That's what we call in the military, adapt and overcome.
We have a partnership agreement with a university in Turkey. If you're here from Turkey and visiting with us, we'd like to say hello to you. Are you here somewhere? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for the partnership. And now, would all of the 2018 spring graduates please rise? Graduates, for this next part to work, your tassel needs to be on the right just for the second. Just for a second. In recognition of the degrees bestowed upon you, you may now move the tassel from right to left. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
Please welcome to the podium Mr. Alan Kerr, President of the SIUE Alumni Association Board of Directors.
Thank you. Welcome guests and graduates. As president of the SIUE Alumni Association Board of Directors, it is my honor and privilege to congratulate you on completing your degree and to welcome you as our newest members of the SIUE Alumni Association. Are there any other SIUE alumni in attendance tonight? If so, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for joining us tonight as well. 50 years ago, the year 1968 was marked by memorable historic events such as the assassinations of Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert Kennedy. The Apollo 8 space mission completed the first successful manned orbit of the moon, and Richard Nixon won the US presidency. In that same year, students of SIUE completed their degrees and participated in a commencement, as we heard earlier. The exercises were greatly different than what we experienced here today. From what I understand in my conversations with the Golden graduates, there were maybe 3 buildings on campus, and the trees in the quad were mere sticks in 1968. Something's changed since then. These early graduates helped establish the foundation, the solid reputation, and help beginning to build the brand that has become SIUE that we have today. We owe a great deal to those alumni who came before us. At this time, I would like to take one more opportunity to welcome, celebrate, and thank our Golden graduates in attendance tonight. Please join me in recognizing them and thanking them for their contributions. Class of 2018, I welcome you to the Alumni Association. Upon graduation, you automatically become lifetime members of the association. Our mission as the Alumni Association is to focus on university advocacy, scholarship fundraising, alumni networking, social events, and lastly, student mentorship. The association is made up of nearly 120,000 fellow alumni who have leveraged their education and experiences to shape a changing world and to positively impact the lives of others. As SIUE alumni, we each have the responsibility to advance the traditions of leadership, excellence, service, and giving back. I would like to draw your attention to those graduates who are displaying the red, white, and black philanthropy cord with their commencement regalia. This cord is from our class of 2018 senior campaign, as it represents and recognizes those graduates who have personally donated $20.18 to signify their contribution and support for SIUE. Their contributions to the Alumni Board of Directors Scholarship will assist future Cougars to attend a commencement ceremony of their own. Thank you for your generosity in carrying on the tradition of alumni giving back. You, like our Golden graduates, are now part of the impressive history of this university. As you represent SIUE and move beyond the classrooms into your chosen endeavors, you will have a role in shaping a changing world. You will have many opportunities to positively impact the lives of others. You may go on to educate future generations, which is fundamental to our way of life. You may go on to work to find ways to improve our quality of life. You may dedicate yourself to public service. You may even become an entrepreneur or an innovator. You will be challenged to make tough decisions and always act with integrity, even when no one is looking. Some of you will make headlines, while others will do things behind the scenes with very little fanfare. And I look forward to the day when some of you will be future honorees into the prestigious SIUE Alumni Hall of Fame. In closing, once you leave campus today, no matter where life or career may take you, stay connected and remain involved with SIUE in some way. You are always welcome here, and in many ways, this is your home. I would imagine we have many alumni and graduates in attendance tonight who are frequent users of social media, who stay informed and connected. If you're a user of Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, take a moment, like and follow the SIUE Alumni Association accounts so you'll always be up to date on our events and our initiatives. Once again, congratulations on achieving your degree. Best of success and happiness in all you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kerr. Honored guests, at this time, let's give our graduates one final round of applause. On behalf of the university, I wish to thank David Forney and the Meridian Brass Quintet for their fine musical presentations today. A very special thank you to Dr. Gary Mayer for reading the graduates' names. Thank you to the Army ROTC for the presentation of colors. Thank you to our interpreters provided by Paraquad Deafway Interpreting Services for making the commencement program available to those who are deaf or hearing impaired. Best wishes to all of our graduates, and thank you to all of our guests for joining us on this momentous occasion. We hope you will return to visit us often. We will conclude commencement by singing the first verse of the SIUE alma mater, played by the Meridian Brass Quintet and led by David Forney. Following the alma mater, please be seated until the platform party, faculty, staff, and graduates have left the seating area. Now please rise for the alma mater. The lyrics are printed in the back of your program. Congratulations.
Above the Mississippi plain, your splendor meets the sky. You give to all a chance to gain. You raise our spirits high. Hail, hail, SIUE, our gratitude we hold, our fount of opportunity, wherever in life we go.